This is Kate Baconsale. You're listening to Baconsale.
It's a hot new game to get set. Find the peak for these movie stars. We will make our picks and try to decide from roles and movies where they may have cried. They may be successful or really just fun. Let's find the character that is their best one. Find the peak for these movie stars. Find the peak for these movie stars. Find the peak for these movie stars. Nothing?
No. I didn't get...
Seven Peaks Resort Water Park. For locals only.
Wow. A Seven Peaks reference?
Written by Alan Osmond in 1989.
Wow.
I found that on YouTube today.
I feel like I want to sing the Juicy Fruit song now all of a sudden.
It's such a perfect 90s commercial.
Wow. Did you find it like on YouTube? Is it out there?
I'll send it to you after.
I'll have to look at that. But welcome to Baconsale. I'm Joel.
I'm Kent.
And I'm Zack.
We'd like to thank you for listening to our last episode, our 542nd episode.
I got scared Zach was going to leave the show
Back
again.
on time. Hey, good job on the episode art.
Yeah.
Allison Gull agrees.
Yeah. Thanks, Allison.
She gave it a 100 out of 10.
Oh, it's pretty
Is that
good.
a proper fraction?
Sure.
I mean, it is a fraction.
It's a proper fraction?
It's not imaginary,
That's
which is apparently a thing. And
Math.
thank you to everyone who played along, who gave us nice comments,
And thanks to those who are also here with us in the studio. We had a great time with everyone here, contestants and the Peanut Gallery as well.
Yeah, well, I was going to get to that. Hey, Scott, quit telling us that we're dirty. Apparently,
What?
we maybe accidentally said some inappropriate things, and I'll just let y'all figure that out.
Yeah. He says our episode should have been E. Just because we accidentally said stuff. I think
now I got to go back and listen.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And he didn't come to me and tell me it.
Well, he blamed you.
What? What'd I do? That's not what we're talking about today. What are we talking about today, Zach?
This show is peak.
Ooh.
You could say it has Riz, even.
No. What? No.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. Because isn't peak kind of Gen Z terminology?
Oh, I have no... Why would I know that? I have no clue.
You're the youngest.
I am firmly a millennial.
My kids, they try to teach me lingo all the time, and I still don't understand. But I do know that if you're interested in someone, they're called a huzz, right? Male or female?
Let's save it for our...
Can we do that show? Can we do that show?
Hold on, my wife did this one. Do you know how we say hello
Yes.
nowadays? Like, you might go, what are you doing? Hello?
Yeah.
We might have said that back in the day. You know how they do it nowadays?
How?
You go, hello? Like, apparently that's
That's question?
how they say it.
Huh.
Yeah, guys. But
What are you doing? Hello?
I'm feeling chopped right now. No
stop.
cap.
Okay.
This
Let's
show is going to be peak. You don't understand chop though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, we are going today to be talking about the peak performances of a number of different actors.
A number. Indiscriminate.
Well, the thing about it is this is a very subjective argument we're going to be making here. And we may not...
On Baconsale?
We may not all agree of what is peak performance of a certain actor.
We've had the minor fight a few times, which I hope comes up during this show.
It will. It certainly will.
And so sometimes we'll be like, oh, it's obviously this movie. And it's like, did you think about this other one?
Yes.
You know, it's because it's maybe a more iconic look. Like, what's the first character you think when you think of an actor? Mm-hmm. Or it could be, like, and I think our arguments will show this, maybe it's what won them the best actor or best actress.
It could be.
You know?
Cultural relevance?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we talked to someone today and we said, hey, what is the peak of this actor? And they said, do you mean in performance or do you mean in looks?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's a whole new layer.
Right.
But we have each come to the table here with a list of actors that we're going to be presenting to each other. When we present them, we're going to put it up to a vote. And 2 out of 3 votes means that is the official peak of that actor, according to Baconsale.
Joel, I don't know your picks.
No?
You guys don't know mine.
But
Zach, we don't know
mysteries.
yours.
Nope.
They're sneak peeks.
Built around the title of the episode. I love it so much.
It could be a running gag.
Indeed.
Yes, so we kept these hidden from each other, but we have some extras built in, so hopefully there's no crossover.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
But yeah, that's the game, and you can play along at home on our social media channels. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know if we're right, because we're going to go through a number of these.
So like we're setting, this becomes the gospel of Baconsale, where it's like if we mention an actor, we're like, well, obviously we all know him for that one role because 2 out of the 3 of us voted for it.
Yeah.
Is that what we're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of
we say it in passing all the time on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, certainly peak Michelle Pfeiffer was Grease 2, right?
Wow.
she's not a cool writer.
No.
Wow.
It's Batman Returns.
Okay, thank you very much.
But we say that in passing all the time. But what I wanted to focus on here was what is debatable. Because, I don't know, I don't want to spoil any, but like Brendan Fraser, I think is easy to say it was obviously The Mummy. You're not going to be like, yeah, it was Encino.
Should we start the conversation now, sir?
So for me, I want to have the debate. I want there to not be a clear answer. And I'm excited to see what you guys have. Joel, would you like to get us started?
Yes, let's start with peak Brendan Fraser. I have that on my list here because
No way, really?
I wish
There's
I could
no
remember.
debate.
I wish I could remember which episode it was where we had that first argument. But in my mind, as soon as we said we're doing a peak performance, because it wasn't like a main topic, this was like a side dish we were talking about. But yes, I'm going to start off this topic with peak Brendan Fraser.
Can you tell us about some of the films of Brendan Fraser?
I certainly can. Brendan Fraser was in such movies as Encino Man, School Ties, With Honors, George of the Jungle, the Mummy films, Bedazzled, and The Whale, to name a few.
Okay.
His highest grossing movie is The Mummy Returns.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
His highest rated movie is Crash.
Oh.
Remember he was in that?
Yeah.
And his Academy Award came from The Whale.
Yeah.
So none of those is the first Mummy movie, if I may point that out.
Yeah, you're right.
So Zach, Kent, what is peak Brendan Fraser?
I think there's two choices here. One is visual, and maybe the movie's quite enjoyable. It's been a long time since I've seen it, and that is George of the Jungle. I think
Peak physical condition, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Days before CG or, anything could take care of that. And he is just so goofy, right? It is kind of like...
He never played Goofy, but he was in a Looney Tunes movie.
And he's in Looney Tunes Back in Action as well. I mean, he's just a comedic actor, very slapstick, and is willing to put himself out there. I think that role captures it entirely. So there's like the goofy, cartoony side of Brendan Fraser. And then there's just the cool, iconic look that we all want to revere. And that is from The Mummy. The first one.
For sure.
Zach, do you have a case for either?
I will give you... We're not doing this here, but I'm going to give you specifically 1999 because Brendan Fraser was featured in The Mummy, obviously. Also, Dudley Do-Right. Okay, I like that movie.
That is not
because I was
Brendan Fraser.
9 years old when it came out.
That is not peak.
I still reference it all the time.
You do not.
And Blast.
I've never heard you reference Dudley Do Right a single time in the.
That would make me Dudley Do Wrong.
I never know.
There it is.
First time.
And Blast from the Past.
Yeah,
a movie that is it's kind of silly, but it is a fun movie.
Yeah, but
I
that's
like quite a bit.
Kind of his work.
Yes.
Right.
So, but that is all. Like, if we're talking peaks, like those two are high heights. Okay, one of them maybe not so much, but it absolutely peaks at The Mummy. And you could say he rides that out for a little while because in 2000 we have Bedazzled. Okay, I think that was a popular movie, but I don't. think
Elizabeth Hurley is in that one.
And then you follow that up with Monkey Bone, and you're like, oh no,
Yeah.
what are we doing here? You have The Mummy Returns. You're like, yeah, and then it all falls apart for him.
Well, there are reasons.
Yeah,
Hollywood kind of destroyed him.
Yeah.
But, so that's the thing. When we're saying like it's their peak movie, we're not saying it's like they hit the top of the mountain and they never had a career again.
No,
I just think it's like what you picture.
There's some mountain ranges here.
Sure. But like what you picture when you think of the actor.
Yeah.
So Joel, you picked this one.
I did.
Where would you lean on that?
So for
Journey
me,
to the center of the earth.
for me, when I think of peak Brendan Fraser, peak physical condition, I would say George of the Jungle. Also maybe peak comedy as well because he's so good in it.
Right.
I know. Mrs. Winterbourne.
No. Actually, yeah, I'm going to give it to George of the Jungle.
Okay. Where were you thinking of?
Encino Man. Because he came on the scene and he's like
good in that
cool
movie.
in Encino Man. But, obviously, the reason I think I like it so much is that he gives this heartfelt and funny performance, barely saying anything. But you absolutely love Link in that movie. You absolutely love Brendan Fraser as Link.
And that same year, he came out with School Ties as well, which is a strong performance.
A very different movie.
Yeah.
Very.
But that's the weird thing about it. I don't know if I want to say the peak is his first out of the gate with Encino Man, his breakout role.
He probably wouldn't have been as great if he wasn't supported by Sean Astin and Pauly Shore.
Well,
Which sounds weird that they lifted him up,
Remember
but
how
they do.
Link showed up multiple times in Pauly Shore movies after that? He was in Son-in-Law and in The Army Now.
Also,
My goodness, I forgot.
He just like has cameos in both.
And Goofy movie. But the thing about it is, okay, I'm changing my vote because George of the Jungle, as much as I enjoy it, I know it was not beloved by many, kind of flopped.
Sure.
And so I'm going to say Encino Man, I think is peak Brendan Fraser.
Okay. That's brave.
No way. It's got to be The Mummy, man.
Kent?
For the hairstyle, for the swagger, for the comedy in an adventure movie that honestly is a cinematic masterpiece.
I don't know which way you're going now.
It is The Mummy.
It is.
He's just so cool.
He is so cool because he feels like a relatable action hero.
But a serialized...
I could maybe be him.
You
but a
guys know I have
serialized
no
actor
real
from...
love for the Mummy movies. You guys know that.
Yeah.
I know that.
But like, he could have been famous in 1940. That's how good he is in the movie. Because the movie fits
Is
perfectly.
that the benchmark we're going for? If
Honestly,
you could be famous in 1940, you could be famous
And in a movie
anytime.
like The Mummy.
He's
yes.
a blast from the past.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously, maybe that was a gimme, but I think it is The Mummy for his peak.
I honestly quote all the time. Looks like I have all the horses.
Exactly. I don't
Zach's
think
quoting
you
movies
quote
all the time.
In your head?
I quote it all the time.
You've never once quoted a movie to
once.
us, except for Mrs. Doubtfire.
I don't quote movies because Kent doesn't like that.
I hate it.
It's true. Next, Kent.
Brad Pitt.
Hey.
Now, here's the problem with Brad Pitt.
That is tricky.
Joel and I were talking to some coworkers, and we're just like,
That's-
Brad Pitt movies.
That's the one where she said peak performance or peak looks. And I was
Because
like,
you could easily say peak looks on this one because there's a preference. I mean, our coworker made fun of his blonde hair in Meet Joe Black. For example, let me go through some of his movies.
Please do.
We have Interview with a Vampire, Legends of the Fall, Seven, Meet Joe Black, Snatch, Ocean's 11, Troy. By the way, the list goes forever and forever. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, The Assassination of Jesse James, Benjamin Button, Inglorious and Illegitimate Children, Moneyball, and F1. And I left a couple of those out because there's some other facts. His most successful movie was F1. It was $634 million.
His most successful starring role.
Yeah.
And I
His
think
most
that's
successful
important.
his most successful
Oh,
role
stop it.
movie is Deadpool 2, where he had a 2-second
Well,
cameo.
come on.
Isn't it weird though? Out of all Brad Pitt's career,
I know.
Deadpool 2 is his highest grossing movie.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
I don't count that.
So it's tough because there's different looks he's had in the movies. There's different cool swagger types he's had. Like, for example, he won the Best Supporting Actor for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Very iconic Brad Pitt beach bum look.
Right.
There's Benjamin Button in Moneyball. He was nominated for that. He's nominated for 12 Monkeys when he probably put in his best performance there. There's also Fight Club. Guys, talk about Brad Pitt.
Happily.
Brad Pitt is one that I didn't watch a lot of his movies until maybe the last 5 years.
Sure.
I really didn't see much, but I always knew about Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I think because he is one of the last proper movie stars.
Yeah. So for me, it's bizarre. Okay, so his best
I have two answers.
we already talked about his highest grossing movie. His
Yeah.
best rated movie is Fight Club.
Yeah.
And then we talked about his Academy Award as well. So those
But
are
not a
kind of-
critical darling. Fight Club is not a critical darling.
No, but it's become bigger than
Yeah.
than
I
that.
don't like it that much.
I know.
So
Is it so? Are you guys going to go based on handsomeness or just movie you appreciate
that's
the
the
most?
problem is handsomeness. I'm like probably River Runs Through It era.
Oh, okay.
I think he's just gorgeous. in
He's
that
a
movie.
cutie in that one.
He is. Performance wise, like I might even give a shout out here to 12 Monkeys.
Yeah.
Because performance wise, that is one of the few times where I feel like Brad Pitt is like really acting.
Yeah, he's
like
good.
not himself.
Yeah.
Intentionally ugly. I want to give it to the Ocean's 11 trilogy. Well, Ocean 11.
It
We'll
would
just say
have to be
Ocean
the
11.
first one. Yeah.
Ocean's 11, just because he's so cool in it,
Yeah.
but also he's part of an ensemble.
He's a piece. I
Yeah.
thought that too.
Yeah.
I love him in that movie as
Yeah.
Rusty. I think he's fantastic. I love that he's eating in every scene.
I love that
he
too.
He is my favorite character of the group.
Yeah.
But he is a piece of an extremely strong ensemble.
Yeah.
And so I don't think it's his movie, but I could make an argument that both in maybe the impact of the movie, but also if you think about where we're at with pop culture, I think there's an argument to be made for Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
He is really cool in that movie.
Sure.
It was a very popular movie, and he was also bigger than the movie. Like we were now getting into, Brad Pitt's personal life and all
Yeah.
that he's going on
Especially with
his
Ian Angelina.
relationships
Right.
and
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
So that to me might be where he reaches a peak of both like, you are a movie star.
Yeah.
There is no denying it. We are interested in your life and your work.
Right. But also, may I make a case? Maybe the most quoted Brad Pitt line of all time. What's in the box?
Not you like Doug's?
No one's seen
From
Snatch.
Snatch. I love Snatch.
I quote it.
Yeah.
I quote it all the time.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like 7 is up there as like 7 is what to me. I mean, obviously we have Thelma and Louise, which made Brad Pitt a star. But I think 7 is the one that went. That guy has talent.
But is he
that guy has
is he
acting.
Brad Pitt in that movie?
I think he is kind of that brash
young
Brad
upstart
Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
in that
I
movie.
think in maybe the same vein as the George of the Jungle argument, then I think you could shift that to Troy. Troy is another. You're a big deal. He does a good job in the movie.
Forgot about Troy.
You are awesome. You look cool.
He's so cool in that movie.
It's a culmination of what has been building up because he had a very strong 90s.
But I think the
But he was
DVD
doing more
cover
dramatic
/ poster was more not like people know more than the actual movie of Troy.
All right, I'm jumping in. Fight Club is the answer. And I'm going for iconic look in this one. You think Brad Pitt, he has the style, the haircut, the weird chiseled, grimy look. Oh, there's 2 haircuts in the movie. There's the bleach blonde one and then the shaved at the last half.
That's right.
Which does kind of pull from his whole 90s. It is kind of a 12 Monkeys look. It is a 7 look.
He does have the 2 looks.
But it's the red jacket.
Red leather jacket.
It's the cool shirts. It's the style and just the passivity of the character. I think Tyler Durden is Brad Pitt is Tyler Durden.
Guy can't take a hit on the ear though.
If you think about the build up to it as well, it wasn't like that was a good start. Whereas maybe that to me is a little bit of a hole in the 7 argument. Is this was kind of early on.
Yeah.
It is a high.
He's an
point for
apprentice
sure,
in that movie.
But you think about between 7 and Fight Club, you have 12 Monkeys. You have 7 Years in Tibet, guys.
Oh yeah.
You have Meet Joe Black.
Yeah.
And then Fight Club. And obviously there was others, but I think there was like we're building to a certain moment, and then really sustained success.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
This is not necessarily a peak, but kind of a plateau.
Sure.
Where like he was good for a while, but interesting. Joel, what do you think?
I don't like Fight Club, Ken.
I know.
That's why I feel weird voting for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Because I just thought of every single college kid's dorm room.
I'll have the poster with the
And they
soap.
have the poster with
Me?
Brad Pitt holding up the soap, and he's despicable in that
Yeah,
movie.
he is.
He's awful in that
Yeah.
movie, but he's so likable in that movie.
I know.
I don't like that movie, but I like Brad Pitt in that movie.
Which I feel bad that you're giving him the nod there because he's so young in the movie, because he had so many great roles in his career.
But what cemented it, Kent, was when you said he had the 2 looks. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're right.
Yeah.
Like he has that really cool red leather jacket, Brad Pitt, and then he has the weird fur coat, shaved
Right.
head, Brad Pitt.
Right.
And that kind of combined a lot of different roles for me. And I'm like,
not Benjamin Button. No.
No.
maybe like an old Benjamin Button, but not young.
I mean, Moneyball might be representative of Brad Pitt, but
No.
Zack, what do you say?
No. Brad Pitt is just in Moneyball.
I like that we're all just discounting the Interview with the Vampire because we don't like the weird contacts.
Really don't like Interview with the Vampire at all.
It's not that great.
It's no.
It's one of the better vampire movies.
I want to say Ocean's 11 just because I love it. I want to say, like I said, I the Troy argument.
Yeah.
You just be like, you're
Love it.
cool. But the reason he's so cool in Troy is because he's so cool in Fight Club.
Okay.
Peak Brad Pitt
clean sweep.
is Fight Club.
All right, Zach, what about you? What's your pick?
All right. My first submission here is an actor that you guys know I have a fascination with. I've loved for all, really as long as I've been on Baconsale. It's Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. All right.
Tell us about some of his movies.
Well, he's been in several movies, but what's most interesting to me about Matthew McConaughey is we have a couple of distinct eras because he became, I don't know, he was like on the scene as the cool guy, and then that turned into the rom-com guy.
For so long.
And then he himself was like, I'm done with this. I'm going to turn down $10 million. I'm not doing rom-coms anymore. And then he kind of entered what we call the McConaissance, and he started doing dramatic roles. Now, are the dramatic roles of the McConaissance cool? Because of EdTV, because of Failure to Launch, because of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. We were like maybe seeing him in a certain way because of that. So True Detective becomes really cool. Or is what he'd done on a dramatic side, such as, well, Mud. I don't know about that one, but The Wolf of Wall Street, True Detective, though not a movie, I think definitely counts. And
Dallas
of course,
Buyers Club.
Dallas Buyers Club, where he won an Oscar.
Yeah.
And then Interstellar.
I'm going to say, we know what Kent's going to vote for.
Interstellar is his highest grossing movie, but he did win the Best Actor Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club and has more cultural relevance in the later years.
You know what's weird, though? I mean, he's always Matthew McConaughey.
Right.
Wow, this is hard because there's so many eras.
That's a good
there's
choice,
a
Zach.
couple of iconic elements to Matthew McConaughey, specifically Dazed and Confused.
So I'm always quoting Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, that's for sure. Always quoting.
Always quoting it.
All right.
Definitely, Angels in the Outfield, obviously a big...
But
He's in Angels in the Outfield?
He is.
Yeah, he's an
Who's in
outfielder,
Angels in the Outfield?
Random outfielder number 2.
So his big dramatic break was in A Time to Kill.
There it is.
Yes.
And he's so Matthew McConaughey in that movie.
Sure.
But then I think that leads into, and this is a weird choice, The Lincoln Lawyer.
Yeah.
I think when that movie came out, it was like on the back half of the rom-com era, and he's like, I'm going to be in real movies.
That literally, it was Ghosts of Girlfriends Past in 2009, and then right after that is Lincoln Lawyer in 2010.
Doesn't that kind of signify
Ghost
who
of Girlfriends
he is?
Past is the end? Is that
That's
where
the
it
end.
stops?
That's the end of the rom-com.
I don't care for that movie. I don't hate it. But The Wedding Planner. I hate The Wedding Planner. I don't care for that.
Okay.
But then, like U571, you're like, hey, you're trying something.
Zach, what would you recommend for him?
For me,
Because I think I know Joel's vote.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sing.
I like him in a lot of roles in, let's say, the last handful of years. I was but I have been on record as saying I have McConaughey for the rom-com era. I don't like many of those movies.
Right.
I don't
Not even
like him
Tiptoes?
in those movies. No.
Remember Tiptoes?
Oh
guys?
my goodness.
No.
Yeah.
With Kate Beckinsale?
No.
Sahara, him trying to do the mummy. Remember that?
Sahara is fine. But like The Gentleman, I really like him. The
He's
Gentleman,
really good
I
in that.
like him in it. He's cool, Matthew McConaughey, but I think it's because we're established. I think that he is quite good in Wolf of Wall Street.
Honestly, for the short time he's in it,
Because
it
he
is
makes
perfect.
an impact.
It's perfect
in
McConaughey.
a short amount of time. It's
Yeah, right.
fantastic.
Isn't that
He's
so
become a
him?
meme.
That's basically his character from Dazed and Confused.
Yep.
I'm, by the way, never quoting Wolf of Wall Street.
No,
Don't do it.
let's
Not-
never
not
do
a
it.
bacon
I
cell.
do, but only when I like stub my toe. But it's the movie that converted me into the McConaissance. It's Interstellar. It has to be.
I'm going to go on the opposite side here because I do like Interstellar. I think he gives one of the most amazing performances in there. But when I think Matthew McConaughey, I think of Matthew McConaughey leaning up against Kate Hudson on a movie poster, and she's wearing a yellow dress because it's How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I feel like his role in there, that's not just peak McConaughey. That's like peak rom-com. And so, but McConaughey does such a good job in it because you are so sympathetic to him dealing with this crazy woman.
Yeah.
Did you realize that the failure to launch movie poster is basically the same?
And so is Ghost of Girlfriend's Past.
No. She's leaning towards him on that one, and he's leaning back on her, where they're kind of leaning against each other. It's
And Ghost of
totally
Girlfriend's
different.
Past, she's holding his tie as they're leaning on each
close.
other.
It's a scarf.
Interstellar, it's him and Murph.
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
you're obviously going for rom-com era.
The rom-com era, because I feel like Matthew McConaughey, I feel like he was having a lot of fun then. I do like that he's gone more dramatic. I think he does great at it, but I kind of miss the fun McConaughey.
So No Love for Frailty or Reign of Fire. Okay.
Frailty's so good.
So we have actor McConaughey.
But no one's seen it.
And Interstellar has kind of been memed at this point because he's so emotional in the movie. He does such a great job. Joel?
Your heart is breaking as he sees his daughter age over a
It literally makes me cry.
vlog.
Makes me cry. But we would not have that redemption of McConaughey without How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. It is peak McConaughey. Joel, I have to say
Are you going to do it?
Yeah, I already
is
did
this
it.
because I voted for Fight Club?
It kind of is. I want to do you a favor, but also at the same time, he's so smarmy in that movie, right?
Yeah.
He's keeping secrets, and it's such a silly rom-com, but it's still the talent of Matthew McConaughey within that movie, for as cheesy as it is.
I'm shocked by this.
It feels
I'm
right.
shocked by this.
And I love him more, obviously, in Interstellar, but I feel like he would not get to that point if it were not for How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Can I confess something?
Yeah.
Please.
I've seen failure to launch way more.
No!
I don't. It was one of the movies.
He quotes it all the time.
Terry
Did you
Bradshaw.
say I quotes it all the
I
time?
quotes it all the time.
By the way, the highest grossing movie for Matthew McConaughey is Interstellar, as well as the highest rated.
Oh, I take it back. Interstellar.
Nope.
No,
you're
I'm
not-
just kidding.
You love How to Lose
He
a Guy
hasn't
in
won
10
an
Days.
Academy Award, has he?
Yeah, he did for Mud.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, Dallas Buyers Club.
Dallas Buyers.
Yeah, sorry,
Is he
that's the
two
one.
Oscars?
No, it was Dallas Buyers Club. Mud was the return of the dramatic acting.
Yeah.
And then Dallas Buyers Club, he won.
Ah,
Okay.
Joel, what's next?
Been some surprises so far.
This is tough. You know what? we're doing some heavy hitters.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull a heavy hitter out on you guys. Meryl Streep.
Oh, I had her on my list too. Because this is very debatable.
This is Meryl Streep, known for such films as The Deer Hunter, Kramer versus Kramer, Sophie's Choice, Out of Africa, A Cry in the Dark, Death Becomes Her, Devil Wears Prada, Mamma Mia, Doubt, and The Iron Lady. Her highest grossing movie is Mamma Mia.
Yeah, it is.
Oddly enough.
No.
And then her best rated one is The Deer Hunter, which she's in. I don't know if I'd call that a starring role. It's like a supporting actress, but still she plays a pretty big part. She's actually won 3 Academy Awards for Kramer versus Kramer, Sophie's Choice, and The Iron Lady. But guys, what is peak Meryl Streep?
Well, I'll tell you, it's not Into the Woods.
No, it sure isn't.
No, it is not.
Is it The Devil Wears Prada?
I know we all
Or
love that movie.
Is that too late in the career?
I know we all love that movie.
Sure.
But is that her peak?
No, that's...
Oh, no. It's probably Death Becomes Her.
No.
That's great, Meryl Streep, but is that her peak?
You're making me go back through, because there's always Sophie's Choice, right? There's Kramer versus Kramer.
I didn't like
really
Sophie's
dramatic
Choice.
stuff.
Kramer versus Kramer is good.
I love The River Wild.
Cry in the Dark
Sophie's
is
Choice is 1982.
Dingo Ate My Baby.
Kramer versus Kramer 79. I think that she's built up by those movies. There's no way that Death Becomes Her is her peak, but we do like that movie.
I do feel like that's not her peak because it came on, we're getting Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn in one movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And Bruce Willis.
To me, it's when does she reach the point where, oh, Meryl Streep's in this movie, it's going to be good. I think it's The Devil Wears Prada. I think that is so...
Are we blinded by our love for that movie?
I love that movie.
Our love.
We love that movie.
I do. Well, what I want to say, fine. You want me to be honest? It's Mamma Mia. But I'm not going to do that.
Why not say Mamma Mia?
Because it's a
Who
meme.
would have thunk that Meryl Streep in overalls would win your heart?
She's so dang fun. I want to be friends.
How's
with
her
those-
singing, Zach?
It's not good. It doesn't need to be.
I mean, it's better than
on
half
a
the other
scale
ones.
from Pierce Brosnan to...
So the best.
I just blanked on his name. The other guy, Skarsgård. Where does she rank?
Bill Skarsgård? No. Alex, I don't know their names.
Yeah.
Stellan.
It's
Yeah.
Stellan.
From Stellan Skarsgård to Pierce Brosnan, where does she rank?
She is closer to the middle of those. No.
Oh, Colin Firth?
She's pretty good. I think that she's perfectly okay in that movie.
But
I
that's
think
not
all
peak.
of them are.
I wouldn't say that's peak.
But-
that's more like, oh, Meryl Streep's doing a fun, different role.
It's a strong role in The Devil Wears Prada. And apparently she did not have a great time making that movie.
What?
Yeah, she's kind of said that looking back, she felt as an outsider on the sort of behind the scenes making of that, and she didn't have a good time making it. She looks back on it fondly now.
Yeah.
And
I mean, she made a sequel.
Jumped at a chance of a sequel, but
All right, Ken, what about you?
This is hard because obviously she's been consistent her entire career. I think she could always be counted on. It's Devil Wears Prada.
You guys are saying this.
it's not a
with
series of
Academy Awards
unfortunate
for Kramer
events.
versus Kramer, Sophie's Choice, The Iron Lady. I think Out of Africa, isn't that a Best Picture winner?
It is.
These are all considered her like great performances. A Cry in the Dark, A Dingo Ate My Baby.
I know.
I didn't
but it's not peak.
What's the one?
Doubt.
Doubt was actually a great role for
I
her.
considered
Yeah.
for sure. What year did Doubt come out?
2008.
So right in that.
So you guys
realm.
both voted Devil Wears Prada.
But still.
So did I.
Doubt was the
Okay.
same year as Mamma Mia.
So did I.
Clean.
I vote Devil Wears Prada as peak
Sweet.
Meryl Streep, which doesn't make any
Meryl
sense.
Streep. No, yes, it does.
It's so late in her career, though. Like, she was late 70s, early 80s, darling. And then
It's-
we're like, yeah, her peak's when she was really mean and had silver hair.
Yeah.
It's a high peak.
It's a good peak. All right, fine. We love that movie.
Kent?
Sandra Bullock.
Oh, I have that on my list.
I have that on my list, too.
Do you want me to reserve it? Because I have other ones I
go
can
for it.
use.
It's fine.
No, it's
fine.
good.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
Sandra Bullock. You guys already have the homework, but let me tell the listener here: The Proposal, Miss Congeniality, Practical Magic, Hope Floats, A Time to Kill, which was her highest IMDb rated movie, 7.5. While You Were Sleeping.
Actually, her highest rated is Crash.
Oh, that
7.7.
doesn't count.
Come on.
She's in it.
He crashed. While You Were Sleeping, The Net, Demolition Man, and Bird Box. Now, her most successful movie,
Say it.
Minions.
$1.1 billion.
Her most successful movie that she was actually in is Gravity.
Okay, so
it is.
Gravity, she was nominated for Best Actress, and she won Best Actress for The Blind Side.
Yes.
There's another movie I haven't mentioned, which is Speed. Now, we got to talk probably about the 90s era of Sandra Bullock here.
Yes, we do.
Because I think we don't really, we don't talk about The Blind Slide anymore. I just, even though she won for that movie, we'd all like to kind of forget about it.
Well, and in real life, the story has gotten worse.
Yeah.
And so I think there's been some distancing of it.
Yeah.
Whereas the 90s, the introduction of Sandra Bullock, there was so much fun. There's weirdness. The Net is such a weird movie. Demolition Man.
I'm going to say,
Net.
So
you can
zany.
make an argument on The Net.
But
could.
Because she had Speed and she had While You Were Sleeping before The Net.
I think she has 4 solid options here for peak.
We're going with Mountain Ranges again?
Yeah. And they are, where do we go? While You Were Sleeping.
While You Were
Love it.
Miss Congeniality.
Love it.
Speed.
It's okay.
And Gravity.
Love it.
I
Not Bird Box.
think Speed may be peak Sandra Bullock.
You're going to throw Ocean's 8 like that?
Oh yeah, Ocean's 8 she was in too. I think Speed may be peak Sandra Bullock.
It may be,
Yeah.
Speed, but it isn't.
Oh, why not?
Because it doesn't bring everything together that she's good at.
Are you sure? Is she not so affable in that movie?
She is very charming.
Uh-huh.
It does pretty good with action.
Handles danger.
She is very good looking. And
Yeah.
where does that all come together? Miss Congeniality. Miss Congeniality is absolutely peak Sandra Bullock.
I'm thinking about who's on the poster. And I think, if I remember right, Keanu Reeves is prominent in Speed, and she's kind of the like next to his face or something like that.
Yeah, Dennis Hopper may be bigger than her.
Maybe. And then you get Miss Congeniality. She is the sole person on there. It's
Well,
her.
obviously.
It's her.
Yeah.
It's her vehicle.
Yes.
But I also really want to give it to While You Were Sleeping, because to me, that is like, when I think of Sandra Bullock, that is the role I fell in love with her in.
But Gravity she is the entire movie. Carries the entire movie.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Gravity's absolutely fantastic. I don't think people talk about it
I think
anymore.
she had peaked prior to that. And Gravity to me was not about the acting. It was about the spectacle. Even though, yes, it got notoriety for that, it was about the spectacle. It was about seeing it in the theater. It was the larger than life aspect. And I think that since it left theaters, nobody's talking about it.
She does an amazing job.
She does. She does. Are we split?
I haven't officially voted, but I do think Speed may be the all rolls wrapped into one for me. But Miss Congeniality is such a good vote.
I don't think you get Miss Congeniality.
Update, she's not on the poster. It's Keanu in a bus.
Yeah, I think that's a Keanu Reeves vehicle. And she's a big deal, right? But she is the main event of Miss Congeniality, and you can't be a peak as a really strong supporting character.
All right. Pop quiz, hot shot. I quote Speed all the time. Do you like the comedic side or do you like the dramatic side?
Oh, comedic side.
You do.
Like, I like her charming. I'm a goofy, kind of, I don't know, just awkward person. I enjoy that aspect of her.
So where do you lean on this?
I'm leaning less Speed, more Miss Congeniality.
Okay. Not While You Were Sleeping.
While You Were Sleeping, I want to put it there. But the problem is, once again, she's wonderful in that.
Yeah.
It's more of an ensemble piece.
Sure. Okay.
Like, the family really makes it amazing.
Miss Congeniality, she's the star, and it puts together elements of a rom-com and an action movie.
You're right.
Are we giving
She's
the peak of
beauty
this-
and she's great. She's Miss United States.
I am willing to concede Miss Congeniality.
Let's do a clean sweep.
Miss Congeniality is peak
Good.
Sandra Bullock.
Good argument.
Yeah. I could watch that movie right now.
It's good stuff.
All right, Zach, who's the next one?
Let's not go far from your argument, Kent. We're talking Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
All right.
I don't know on this one, to be honest. You may have seen him in, Speed in 1994. Of course, Johnny Utah in Point Break. Johnny Mnemonic, obviously. The Matrix as Neo. And of course, John Wick and John Wick.
Don't forget Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, sir.
Of course.
Don't forget
how could I?
Much Ado About Nothing. Constantine.
I can forget him there.
I can
Toy
forget
Story
that.
4.
Constantine.
I
By
can
the way-
forget him there.
Toy Story 4. His most profitable movie. Hit $1 billion.
No
What?
way.
Matrix Reloaded was the most profitable solo experience.
Yes, I would say for movies he's starring in, I count The Matrix Reloaded.
Now, I also chose Keanu Reeves as one of my options.
Okay. Well, tell me about the awards that he's won.
The awards he's won in the year 2000, he won for, I think, the only Blockbuster Entertainment Awards he won for The Matrix.
Yeah.
And I will say this:
wonder if he
there's,
still has that award.
I think he won the Canadian Thanks for Trying award.
he's won so many genre awards because the movies he's in they've been celebrated by people other than the Academy, which is still great.
I mean, people like 47 Ronin.
Sure, but I think we have 3 icons that he could be that people think of. The first, Ted,
Yeah.
right, from Bill and
Ted
Ted.
Theodore Logan.
Yes. Okay.
The second, Neo. And
Matrix.
the third, John Wick. Pick between those 3 guys.
Okay. It's not Ted, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because Ted, we love that one movie, and we like the other one, and they didn't make a third.
We did a bacon bet on it.
However, I think Ted is what set Keanu back. Ted colors all of the rest of his roles. I am an FBI agent might have been a cooler line if he didn't play Ted.
It would have been a cooler line if he said it as Ted.
We might like him more in Much Ado About Nothing if we're not like, oh, he's just Ted. I think it colored negatively
And Dracula as well.
his career
Right.
for a very long time,
But
and
did
he
it
didn't
color
make
it
up
negatively, or did it make such an impression that he carried that with him for the rest of his
I
career?
think he couldn't have been, and he did. Finally break out of that with Neo.
He's an actor that stays in his lane, and when the lane works, it really works.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
Neo
he's-
is perfect for him.
He's had his fair share of stinker roles.
Sure.
I'm just saying, if you look at things
You don't like A Walk in the Clouds?
No.
I kind
That
of
is
like
one of my worst hated movies.
I kind of like the Lake House guys. Is that okay?
That's the one with the mailbox.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Maybe I
bunch here.
haven't
Like, I mean, he really tries though. Like, he comes with things like Scanner Darkly, or I put Constantine there, or Chain Reaction, or
Constantine.
Johnny Mnemonic.
I like The Replacements.
Me too. I like Devil's Advocate.
It's a fun movie.
But this is actually a fairly easy one for me.
Okay.
Because I feel like it is obviously Neo.
But hear me out. John Wick has 4 successful movies. The Matrix has
One
one
really good one.
of 4. I love all 4.
I think that The Matrix would have been popular with anybody.
It was almost with Will Smith.
It could have been with Will Smith, and it would have been a massive success. I think that it could have been a number of actors. Put Brendan Fraser in The Matrix, and it still would have been awesome because it was such an interesting idea. It's such a cool world.
But no one dedicates themselves to the craft like Keanu Reeves
Keanu
does.
is. Can you imagine Will Smith doing all the things Keanu did in that movie?
No.
Not necessarily, but it still would have been successful.
Can you imagine?
Okay,
Brendan
now put
Fraser
Will
doing it?
Smith in John Wick. It's just another bargain bin movie.
Oof.
His dedication and what he brings to that role, paired with what was going on in the sort of the real world, where everyone goes, "Hey, is Keanu Reeves genuinely just the coolest guy?"
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Also, okay.
can I offer a counterpoint here?
Yeah.
Kent, how many Matrix movies are there?
There are 4.
How many are there?
There's one.
really 3.
How many John Wick movies are there?
There are 4.
Okay. There is one peak to the Matrix. There is one peak, and it's because Keanu Reeves nailed that role so well that we wanted to see more, but we don't really care there's more because that movie is still amazing.
I still say John Wick.
And I think John Wick,
It's-
once again, John Wick is I love the movies.
it's
It's a great franchise. But when I think of peak Keanu Reeves, I do feel like The Matrix was revolutionary,
Okay.
pun intended.
The Matrix is one of the best movies of all time.
And to your point, Zach, you said this, it broke him out
It
of
did.
the Ted
It absolutely-
mold.
But Joel, fast forward 20
Although
years.
we do have I Know Kung Fu, which
Yeah.
is very
Yeah.
Ted.
But also, you have, I'm thinking I'm back. In 20 years, what role will Keanu Reeves be known for? John Wick.
No.
Do you
Also The
not
Matrix.
think so?
Because here's the thing, Kent.
it might be still be Ted.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point.
John, I think The Matrix is one of those movies, as we've talked about many times, that was groundbreaking,
Yeah.
changed the way we do cinema, and he became Neo. Like that is, him as Neo, the chosen,
The chosen one.
But
And
I
whereas
think
John
he
Wick-
is an avatar for the pseudo-philosophical nonsense that is the Matrix franchise.
But coming out of his mouth, it makes sense.
Because he's simple in a complicated thing.
Yes.
I want to see him as Neo in the first movie, but I end up seeing him as Neo with the bandage around his eyes at the end of the third movie.
Yeah.
And that is not great.
I think
He's never not cool in John Wick.
to a much lesser extent, I'm saying much lesser extent, I think both movies, John Wick and Matrix, were lessened by their sequels.
I disagree.
Matrix much more. John Wick is good, but I felt it got diluted by the end of the series.
But there's nothing as cool in any Matrix sequel I'm including the big car chase in Reloaded as the top-down Hotline Miami Dragon's
mercy.
Breath gun scene.
I just
Come
decided.
on.
So you guys are split.
Yeah, I'm firmly on
It's the
team,
Matrix.
I'm firmly on Team John Wick, but good news. I like both these.
Keanu Reeves plays Neo in John Wick. He's untouchable. He is a killing machine. He is Neo again.
Guys,
yeah, he's thinking he's
What
back.
if John Wick is a simulation?
He's probably, he has a bulletproof jacket that's so thin.
Yep. Basically a suit that is bulletproof.
I think it's the 90s neo-noir look of Neo. Well, neo-noir. It's the Matrix.
Okay.
You know what? The Matrix is so cool.
It's so cool.
I'm in. I love it. Okay, cool. Peak Keanu Reeves.
I would love
The Matrix.
I would love to track the movies that we've said and see if we're like in this tight grouping of like late 90s, early 2000s.
Right. It probably
That's where
is.
we have been.
All right, Joel, what do you have?
Well, we talked about him a bunch, so I figure we might as well bring him up now. I'm putting Will Smith out here.
Okay.
Peak Will Smith.
I didn't have him on my list.
So Will Smith, some movies, the Bad Boys franchise, the Men in Black franchise, Independence Day, Enemy of the State, Ali, Pursuit of Happiness, I, Robot, Shark Tale, Hitch, I Am Legend, Hancock, 7 Pound, Suicide Squad, Aladdin, King Richard. His highest grossing movie is Aladdin with $1 billion. Seriously?
He was overhated in that movie.
Movie's awful.
No,
And then-
it's bad. It's okay.
And then his highest rated movie is The Pursuit of Happiness. And he got the Academy Award for King Richard, which I wonder if he still likes looking at that award, because it's got to remind him of where his career went after that.
Yeah.
After that ceremony.
All right, so if we're looking at
It wasn't in a great place before then either.
the iconography of Will Smith, I think his most recent one is probably Hitch.
Now, I am right now, caveat on the table, we are not putting Fresh Prince out there. Fresh Prince is removed from the table because that is probably his peak in a way.
No.
I think
But
we can remove Independence Day from the mix.
Ooh, why?
Because he is just kind of cool 90s Fresh Prince.
that made him a star, Kent.
No, I think everything he wanted to be in that movie, he became in Men in Black. He was like the fish out of water, dealing with something bigger than himself, and he owned the role in Men in Black.
I just feel
Independence Day, he's a cog in the machine.
Yes.
Thank you.
I accept. I think he's a bigger deal. And I mean, Independence Day is a step to making Men in Black work. I don't think that Men in Black is a successful movie without Will Smith, but it's like he gets a chance to maybe stretch a few acting muscles while being cool, woo guy. And I think that for some reason, the pairing with Tommy Lee Jones just works fabulously.
They do work pair well together.
I love Men in Black.
You guys make a good point. I was actually going to defend Independence Day as his peak.
Yeah.
Because to me, that was like, oh, Will Smith isn't just the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's an action star.
Right.
But it is not just Will Smith. You got a lot of the people going on there. And with Men in Black, it's just him and Tommy Lee Jones. That is the poster. Independence Day, you see the White House, or you see this ship.
Yeah, I think
But-
the spectacle is the biggest deal in Independence Day.
Yeah.
Will Smith is admittedly a very fun character, but he's part of it.
And then in Men in Black, he is the poster.
Oh, yeah.
He is the personality. So
Isn't it funny how he probably wouldn't have been good in The Matrix, but he's so amazing in Men in Black? Like, it just requires different things.
can you imagine how weird that would have been having him in The Matrix?
Oh, I'm so glad he wasn't.
Yeah.
But in this movie, he's perfect Will Smith. And I say that as a fan of Bad Boys 2, right? But Bad Boys 2 is the combination of he and Martin Lawrence.
Bullets shooting in the air.
Yeah.
It's not Ali.
No.
It's not Bagger Vance.
No.
But we haven't mentioned Bad Boys, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bad Boys 2.
Bad
Bad
Boys,
Boys 2.
has him and Martin
If we're
Lawrence
going
pair well
peak
together.
Martin Lawrence.
Guys, are we going to do
Big Mama's
Are
House.
we going to do a Valley show? Worst movies of each.
Yeah, we should.
could.
Yeah.
Their low point.
Actually, why have we not done that already?
I don't know.
I kind of like iRobot.
All right. Men in Black.
Was that the robot and iRobot you just did?
Sonny.
Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk. Also, I Am Legend. I think that was a resurgence peak because he fell off
secondary.
so hard with Wild Wild West, a movie I
Wild Wild West.
I absolutely love.
What?
Okay.
I love Wild
How often do you quote it?
all the time.
Can you quote a single line from Wild Wild West?
Woo!
No, that doesn't count.
All right. Men in Black.
Yeah. Okay.
Bad Boys 2.
But we're voting Men in Black.
I'll take Men in Black. Okay. Men in Black. Is
All right.
Peak Will Smith.
All right.
Kent?
We're going to stay in the same decade.
That's where we like to live.
Peak Denzel Washington.
Denzel.
Let me talk about some of his movies. Glory. By the way, these are all mostly highly rated on IMDb. Glory, Malcolm X, The Pelican Brief, Philadelphia, Crimson Tide, Fallen, The Bone Collector, Hurricane, Remember the Titans, Man on Fire, American Gangster, The Book of Eli, Flight, and The Equalizer. Now, his most successful, he's not truly crazy successful yet.
In the box office.
Yeah. For example, Gladiator 2.
No.
I think it's one of the bigger ones. American Gangster, they both made almost $300 million for both of those. He has won Best Supporting Actor for Glory. He's been nominated for Malcolm X, The Hurricane, Flight, Roman J. Israel Esquire, and The Tragedy of Macbeth, and he won Best Actor for Training Day,
I think it's Training Day.
which is his highest rated movie as well.
I think it's Training
So when you
And
picture
Training Day, the movie him with Ethan Hawke,
Yeah.
and he's
the dirty
a
cop.
slime ball.
Yeah.
when you picture Denzel Washington,
Ooh,
what are you picturing?
Denzel.
remember the Titans?
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Remember that?
It's a great answer.
Remember the Titans?
So schmaltzy.
Yeah, but like we all loved it at the time.
But
Sure.
he was the coach everyone wanted to follow.
But I think that's why Training Day was so impactful. Because you're like, I like this guy. Why don't I like this guy? Why is he the worst, actually?
Malcolm X, though. I remember him being everywhere on the award scene during the
Yeah.
Malcolm X
I
era.
just feel like playing somebody else, it doesn't lend it to be like, oh, this is a Denzel Washington movie.
Are you guys discounting Man on Fire, which is probably his cult favorite movie of all of them? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tony Scott.
good.
Yeah.
Trying to think if it's anything more recent.
What was
I mean,
the
not The Equalizer.
Yeah, it was the Equalizer. I was going to say, what was the
and
franchise
He has
did?
3 of them.
Yeah.
So like now that he's kind of older, he's got the old man vigilante movies with the Equalizer, and they're all received, moderately well by audiences.
His valley here would probably be Bone Collector.
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, by the way, I love Fallen. So if you haven't seen Fallen,
Hold
Really?
on. Save it for. We might just do all of these same actors again.
yeah, we'll just use it later.
The Valley Show.
I'm just gonna put my vote out there. I do think it's Training Day because he is as cool as possible in that role.
While also being awful.
believable. There's so much to it.
Also in Much Ado.
Oh, the Book of Eli. Not Roman J. Israel Esquire.
No, and honestly, John Q. That era was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Inside Man.
I don't know, Kent.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Attitude.
Still remember the
I'm
Titans?
dancing with Remember the Titans. I think that may be my vote. Is
Okay,
Remember the
that's fair.
Titans.
Even though he did play Ryan Gosling, who's a liability.
Once again, he's playing.
Absolute liability at corner. Get out.
Is he? He's not. That's not a real character, right?
Who?
Who he played in Herman Boone in Remember the Titans.
I mean,
is it based on a true story?
It's
loosely based on a true
it's
story.
based on an idea of a true story.
Okay.
Oh, like The Strangers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
To me, because I am anti schmaltzy sports movie, I have to say Training Day.
All right.
Training Day is
Peak.
peak Denzel Washington.
There we go. All right, Zach, who's next?
I think we have a chance to maybe drift outside of our normal lane.
I'm ready.
No, we don't. We're talking Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh,
Well. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit different than we've been talking about. You might know her from, I don't know, Halloween as Laurie Strode. She was in Everything Everywhere All at Once, where she did win an Oscar for supporting actress.
shouldn't have.
Definitely shouldn't have. That was a career achievement award. And then she was in True Lies, most notably, I think. But, she was this original Scream Queen.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, she was.
So she had. I think she started off as in horror movies. Like Halloween was her first feature film, and then she was in like The Fog and Prom Night and Terror Train and
Yeah.
Escape from New York and Halloween 2 and Halloween 3.
Right.
Well, uncredited role in the Halloween 3.
Sure.
But then she decided to do some Trading Places.
Yeah.
Got into
Trading
comedy.
Places, My Girl.
The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension.
A Fish Called Wanda.
That was a big role for her too.
She was also, she goes on to, of course, be in H20 Halloween,
I'm a big fan.
which is fun.
Oh, and don't forget
Freaky Friday.
Freaky
Freaky Friday. Yes.
Christmas with the Cranks.
All right, I'm going first just because there's so many good ones. True Lies. She is the coolest in this movie. The role that she plays is so dynamic because she is supposed to play this basic housewife, and there's danger there, and that's secrets they keep, and it's just so intense, and the movie's awesome, and her character's awesome.
Over Laurie Strode.
That's
Yeah, because Laurie
Counterpoint?
Strode. Yes.
counterpoint. Much to Zach's point right there. Laurie Strode, Halloween. She's been playing that role for 50
and she's
years.
ruined it. She's absolutely ruined it.
She has. But
by number 2, she ruined it.
But like peak, and the problem is pointing out where the peak is because,
if you'll give it to her in H2O, I may agree with you, but she is just an actress playing a part in a low-budget movie in the first Halloween. She does amazing, but I don't think you can give it that like peak.
We're not talking TV.
No.
But she's fantastic in The Bear.
Oh, okay.
She's in The Bear?
Yeah.
She's the mom, and it's pretty stressful.
Huh. It's True Lies and Halloween and Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday is a good
That's
pick.
the mountain range right there.
What do you think, Joel? Where would you pick? I think those are the 3.
Yeah. The problem is...
Feels bad. She literally won an Oscar, and we're not even considering it.
Which one was that?
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Oh.
Yeah, should not have.
She won for her hot dog fingers.
That's right. No,
That's going on Twitter.
Yes, it is.
I think the problem with Halloween is not show off Jamie Lee Curtis's comedic talents, which I think she does get to show off and also do a serious role in True Lies. So I think I got to go True Lies.
Yeah.
It's peak Jamie Curtis.
It may even be A Fish Called Wanda, you guys. If we're going to go like indie film lover side, it may be that.
A Fish Called Wanda role felt very similar to me to her Trading Places role.
Sure.
I don't know why, but yeah, I'm going to vote for True Lies. That's my vote.
All right. That's
Zack test. What movie? What do I want to watch right now? It's True Lies.
True Lies.
Man, that's such a good movie.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right.
True Lies is peak Jamie Curtis. I don't think anyone will disagree.
All right, guys, we've had fun. We've had a lot of
This has
fun
been
here.
fun. I've quoted everything.
We've had a lot of fun here in the 90s. I'm pulling us back,
Okay.
way back.
This is Jimmy Stewart, isn't it?
I thought about doing him,
Yeah.
but I was like, no, I'm going to do Audrey Hepburn.
Ooh.
Audrey Hepburn in such films as Roman Holiday,
There it is.
Sabrina, Funny Face, Breakfast at Tiffany's, Charade, My Fair Lady, Wait Until Dark, all before 1970, I might add.
Wow.
So we're going back in time here, gentlemen, to what is peak Audrey Hepburn, that iconic actress that we know and love, whose highest grossing movie, My Fair Lady, and whose best rated movie, Roman Holiday.
Wow.
She also won an Academy Award for Roman Holiday.
I think it comes down to 2 and maybe 3.
I am going to say 4.
See, I think it's Wait Until Dark, Breakfast at Tiffany's, and My Fair Lady.
No Sabrina?
No.
Here's the problem.
I don't know. I like the 90s version of Sabrina.
That's a fun one too. Actually,
Harrison
things
Ford.
about both of them. Yeah. Oh, go ahead. I'll let you guys talk first.
I am going to take out Wait Until Dark. I don't think that's very representative of her career.
Okay.
I think it's a great changeup. She's so good in it.
Yeah, but it is a very different role for her.
But it's probably between Breakfast at Tiffany's and My Fair Lady. Holly Golightly or Eliza Doolittle.
I think that Holly Golightly is one of the most iconic characters in all of cinema ever.
Yeah.
I believe she's on one of the most iconic movie posters. Like that image of her with the glasses and
but
the
do we
cigarette.
like the movie?
No,
No.
I don't like. I don't like Breakfast at
Mickey
Tiffany's.
Rooney? What?
Yeah.
What?
But that said, is it iconic?
Is it peak Audrey?
Is it peak? Is it the
Is it
look
peak Audrey
that
Hepburn?
every college girl wants to copy? Poster on the wall. This is their Tyler Durden. Audrey Hepburn is every college girl's Tyler Durden.
I like when she's like, oh, yes, oh, no. Is that,
Her cousin Catherine, obviously.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I really want to do like an Audrey impersonation now, quoting Tyler Durden.
But there, I mean,
I want you to punch me in the face as hard as you can.
that was terrible.
I love it.
You are not your khakis. My Fair Lady, did that win the Best Picture? We've
Yes.
talked about that movie
Yeah.
quite a bit. Because the change up there,
Yeah.
the role is good.
Let's not tear down Charade either. With her
Charade's so
and
good.
Cary Grant.
I think that
I'd rather watch Charade more than any of these.
while she is good in My Fair Lady, I do wish that they would have just cast Julie Andrews.
Yes.
Who did it on
Yes.
Broadway.
Yeah.
I've only been able to listen to her doing it, but
I'm going to give it to Breakfast at Tiffany's just for the iconography because it is what people picture.
When they think of
Audrey Hepburn.
Yeah.
Yes.
yep, I agree.
Okay.
I'd say My Fair Lady. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
I understand that
'Cause it's so
iconography of that
charming.
picture, but it's her. It's Eliza Doolittle. It is her doing that terrible accent and then getting really polished and beautiful. Everyone loves her.
I can't stand it.
I know.
I don't like it.
We should do a Best Picture episode. Again.
Catch up. All right. We say that peak Audrey Hepburn is Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Some of us do.
Some of us do. Kent?
Peak Kate Blanchett.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, let me tell you about some of her movies. Bandits, The Missing,
Bandits.
Lord of the Rings, all of them. And by the way, Return of the King is the highest rated on IMDb with 9.0.
No surprise.
Sure. The Aviator, Babel, Hot Fuzz, kind of. I'm Not There, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Benjamin Button, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Cinderella, Thor Ragnarok, Nightmare Alley, Tar,
Nightmare Alley.
and Borderlands. I had to throw in Borderlands.
You didn't put it. Did you say Crystal Skull?
I did.
Okay.
Her highest grossing movies, obviously, were Lord of the Rings. She is
You
one.
didn't say Hot Fuzz though.
I did.
You did say
She's
Hot
in it
Fuzz?
for a little bit. Yeah.
I shouldn't have been looking.
You
at
were
the thing.
distracted.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I was looking her up.
She won Best Supporting Actress for The Aviator, playing Katharine Hepburn. How funny is that? And she won for Blue Jasmine, Best Actress. And she's been nominated for Elizabeth. And by the way, she was a new actress when Elizabeth came out. So probably industry plant. It's fine. Notes on a Scandal, Elizabeth 2, Carol, and Tar. Guys, if you haven't seen Tar, see it.
I've not seen
It's
Tar.
probably...
I've seen it on the road.
And here's the thing.
I want to see it.
If you, when you see it, you'll then say, Pete Kate Blanchett.
Really?
The role is so meaty. She's so good. But because no one's seen it, like, well, we're going to have to pick something else.
You're saying more than Ocean's 8.
I keep forgetting about that movie. How
As we
weird.
all- as we all should.
Aquafina, though, really good.
It's not. It's
totally
not one that
quoting
we
that.
can pick.
I like Dasani.
But the setup for "You're as Beautiful as the Day I Lost You" and How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Oh,
I'm
mercy.
going to start crying.
Stop it.
She does so great, setting stoic up for one of my favorite lines in movie ever.
Oh, yeah. You're quoting it all the time.
It's I quote it so often. I can't pick that How to Train Your Dragon 2, but I want to.
Yeah.
No,
The
but
world
it's
has
not
changed.
Okay,
I feel it in the wall.
Oh,
feel it
I
in
mean,
the
she
earth.
starts the film
I smell it in
series.
the air.
Is
It
that
began with the great forging of the great rings.
pick one?
3 were given to the elves.
It has to be Fellowship. But she has the most prominent role in Fellowship.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she freaks me out when she does that.
boy.
I will take it empire.
Peter Jackson, that got a little weird.
Yeah,
I am voting Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring as peak Kate Blanchett. Even though she comes in for a small moment.
Yeah.
She is the narrator too, but
You believe she's a
the
timeless
memorable
elf.
thing. Yes. I believe she's a timeless elf.
but I don't think that's. I think she's good. We obviously all love it.
She's good in a great film. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
I might argue Benjamin Button.
I think it's
She kinda
more
keeps that movie
her
together.
movie than it is Brad Pitt's.
She is the glue of that movie because she's kind of the constant. It's not
Wow.
It's not her wig and Crystal Skull.
Wow. She came out Indiana Jones King of the Crystal Skull and Curious Case of Benjamin Button and Ponyo the same year.
Oh, I love Ponyo.
Ponyo, little fishy in the sea.
The Life Aquatic.
Oh,
She's good in it.
Yeah, she's so good in that. She's good in everything, guys.
She's really. Can we just
Hold on, I'm gonna find
establish?
something. I'm finding
Kate
something
Blanchett
she's
is
not
very
good in.
at her job.
Give me a sec. Something she's not good in.
Guys, will you please watch Tar? Like, this is the movie that I think people will.
Will you watch
acting-wise-
My Date with Drew?
I will.
Do that.
Actually, I already agreed. I can't even
that
make a deal
and
with you
we'll talk.
because I already agreed to do that 3 years ago.
Cinderella.
Yeah, Cinderella, she's great, but it's an established role already,
Yeah.
She's
right?
in Mowgli, Legend of the Jungle. That's not good.
No,
She's Ka. Yeah. I like Nightmare Alley.
it's very good.
Well, I like her in it.
Yeah,
It's a fine enough movie. She's good.
she's also very good in The Aviator.
Yeah, I see. I kind of want to say The Aviator, but I kind of poo-pooed playing somebody else.
You did.
She does a very good job at that. And then wasn't she in? Wasn't she Dylan?
Bob Dylan?
Yeah,
Yeah, she was.
And
I'm not there.
Here.
Oh,
I'm not
she's
there.
great in the movie.
I will say one of my, maybe not peak, one of my favorite roles is Bandits. Kate Wheeler in
yeah,
Bandits.
she's great.
I think she plays such a different role in that. I really enjoy
Zach,
it.
I'm going to give you a break. Like, my official vote is Tar, but because no one's seen that, it is Galadriel.
Okay.
In Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
What a
Fellowship of the
Baconsale
Ring.
choice. Yeah, we're gonna
I know,
go with,
so sorry.
We're gonna go with Lord of the
Oh no, we picked the thing everyone likes.
Kate Blanchett. Peak Kate Blanchett. Lord of the Rings.
It's
That
Galadriel.
feels terrible.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel right.
Could she not play Gandalf the White? Could she not play each of the Hobbits? She could.
Yeah, she could play anything.
She could be Sauron. Is she Sauron? Sauron. All right, Zach, what's next?
Let's go with Christian Bale.
Okay. That's a good choice because a lot of people will immediately go to, oh, The Dark Knight. And I'm like,
Yeah.
No, but
it's more
from
about-
an acting perspective. I don't know. But obviously, he was Bruce Wayne in the Dark Knight trilogy: Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. You may have seen him in The Prestige, or The Fighter, or The Machinist, or American Hustle,
Or Equilibrium.
or as Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
Yeah, Equilibrium.
Or as Laurie in Little Women.
Yeah, or as a Jack Kelly in Newsies.
Oh, no. You just said the magic words. Santa Fe.
You know what I wanted to love him in was Public Enemies, but that movie's a little boring.
You want to know what I want to love him in? Terminator Salvation. Yeah. Why wasn't it better?
Because he yelled at people on set.
No, it just wasn't good. Also, he's in Rain of Fire.
310 to Yuma with
Empire
Russell
of
Crowe.
the
I love 310 to Yuma.
Fun. Yeah, again, you mentioned Equilibrium. That's the one where they ban emotion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
And The Fighter, he's great in The Fighter. But not like obviously a movie that everyone knows.
There's a big one that we haven't mentioned that is a little bit of a meme, but he is why it works.
Captain Cornelius Mandolin.
It's American Psycho.
Oh yeah.
That wins.
I think American Psycho might be
that wins.
Bale.
No,
How does that not win? He's everywhere with that meme.
he is, but like I think people know the meme more than they know the performance.
He is Bruce Wayne. That is Bruce Wayne.
That
in
movie. That movie
Then
is
why not give it
already,
to Bruce Wayne?
That movie's already maybe underseen, but nobody would know anything about it without his performance in American Psycho. It's even gone on to say, people have said when they were working with him, they're like, this performance is horrible. Willem Dafoe was like, I'm out there and you are too out there. And then they saw the movie come together and they're like, oh, I get it. I get what you're doing.
Are you going Newsies?
No.
Can't go
okay.
Newsies.
I'm not going The Dark Knight because to me that is more Heath Ledger's film
All right.
than
I agree.
Christian Bale's.
No, he's not the big deal.
I have to pick Batman Begins. Because Batman Begins is
That singular
Christian
role,
Bale's
yeah.
movie, and you see him from the spoiled, well, not the spoiled, but like the kind of the wayward rich kid. Then you see him get dropped down to nothing, and then you see him become the hero. And the whole time he is carrying this movie on his shoulders.
He is.
And keep in mind that Batman Begins came shortly after The Machinist, so he went from nothing pounds to bulked up Batman. And also, maybe my memory is a little foggy here. Most Batmans, when they were cast, people were like, why'd they cast him? Blah, blah, blah. I don't remember anyone saying that about Christian Bale. And then he came out, everyone's like, nailed it.
And here's the thing. As many different layers of Bruce Wayne in that movie, he plays vengeful Bruce. He plays young Bruce somehow.
Yep.
And he plays polished punk Bruce, like too rich.
And even the dual-faced, I'm pretending to be drunk.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Bruce.
Exactly.
And you still get it from him. And it is, like, we talk about the Nolan Batmans as, like, some of the greatest of all time. They hit the ground running with Batman Begins, and I feel like that cemented him as, like, boom, superstar. You've reached your peak.
Yeah.
He did have a couple
One
rough
of your
years
peaks.
right around American Psycho because he was the villain in Shaft. Yeah. I really like Rain of Fire, but you know it's not a movie he's known for. I love Equilibrium.
Rain of Fire.
So it took a couple years before Batman Begins, but the case I could make for American Psycho is that he plays Bruce Wayne the way he does because he was in American Psycho.
But I feel like
And he likes Huey Lewis in the News.
But that yes, he does. Ray Parker Jr. suits Huey Lewis News. But I feel like he did, like, that was the precursor to his peak. That set up the peak, which would be Batman Begins. And then
It's a far more watchable movie.
That plateaus over to Dark Knight.
Right.
And then it dips down a little bit for...
You big skip in there.
I did.
I think it could be The Prestige.
Is that not
Even
Hugh
though
Jackman's
we follow
movie?
Hugh Jackman, the interest of that movie, the crux of that movie, is Christian Bale's performance.
Which one? Shh, don't say anything.
You already did.
I didn't say anything.
I implied some. I didn't say
I
anything.
think that to me, as an acting performance and as just him, I like The Prestige more than Batman Begins because he is, yes, he's shouldering the movie as you mentioned, and this performance brought Batman back. It gave Batman credibility, but it was Batman. It was an established character. It was, you are doing a different version of a story we know, of a character that we know. And it's like, oh, that's the one that I wanted. There was expectations. There's no expectations for a movie like The Prestige. And you see that performance and you go, you are absolutely the most interesting part of this. Hugh Jackman.
But it does feel like more Hugh Jackman's movie to me.
Sure. But I think it's an okay movie with Hugh Jackman. It's a fantastic movie because of Christian Bale.
Understandable.
And that, to me, represents a build-up to a peak.
So you're going Prestige.
No, I'm going with Ford v. Ferrari.
Cars
So
don't
good.
count.
Oh, okay. Are we saying it's not Exodus then?
Oh, yeah, when he's Moses. Mercy.
Good heavens.
Okay.
I will say The Prestige. But I want to say American Psycho.
If you would have said American Psycho, that may have split my vote. But the reason I'm going with Joel and Batman Begins is because it's surrounded by so many amazing movies. This was such a good time in his career.
Yeah.
I mean, like literally right before that, he had The Machinist, which, by the way, dark, such a good performance.
Yeah.
And then we have movies like Rescue Dawn, which comes right after. The Prestige, which comes after. 3:10 to Yuma. And then it keeps going through that Batman era. And because Batman Begins is his movie, and it's kind of where it stops for him. As far as the acting and everything that Batman and Bruce have to do in those movies.
Yeah.
It's great.
No Love for the Fighter.
Oh, I love The Fighter.
He's really good.
He's so good in that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
Batman Begins.
I mean, I'm not mad.
I know, right?
I like that movie.
We haven't been mad a lot this time.
No.
All right, guys, let's go one more each, and we'll wrap things up.
We have so many more.
I have so many more, but if the listener likes this, maybe we could do a sequel to this.
9 more.
Yeah, but
I actually prepared.
okay. We've been talking a lot about drama, action, adventure.
Right.
How about a little comedy?
Oh, perfect. You're the best one to bring that up.
Peak. Oh, thank you. And I had 2 comedic actors I'm debating between right now.
Yeah.
I'll go with this one. Peak Bill Murray.
Oh.
What is peak Bill Murray, gentlemen? Bill Murray, known for such movies as Caddyshack, Stripes, Ghostbusters, Scrooge, What About Bob, Groundhog Day, The Royal Tenenbaums, Lost in Translation, and Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, and a bunch of others. His highest grossing movie, The Jungle Book,
Oh.
because he was barely in it. His highest grossing starring movie is Ghostbusters. And his highest rated movie, The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah, okay.
Can you believe that out of all his movies? He's never won an Oscar, but he was nominated for Lost in Translation. Gentlemen, I present to you Bill Murray's Peak. Go.
And we're taking out Garfield, right?
Why?
That was one of his biggest regrets. Don't you remember that from Zombieland?
It's funny because there are some bad movies he's in, but people would say, oh, yeah, that's a total Bill Murray movie, like The Man Who Knew Too Little. I mean, it's not a bad movie, but it's like not great.
It's not good.
People love it.
There's Kingpin. Wow, there's Kingpin.
Kingpin's
Oh my goodness, he's so good in
Don't say
Kingpin.
Kingpin is peak Bill Murray.
He's so good in it, though.
He's very Bill Murray.
This is the second actor in Monuments Men that we've looked at.
Okay. I don't love What About Bob. I've said this on the show before. He's very good in it. He's very annoying, like he is exactly as he intends to be. I think there's 2 choices.
Life Aquatic.
I would agree there are 2 peaks here on this Bill Murray mountain range.
For me, Ghostbusters and Groundhog Day.
Yeah, I would agree.
How do you argue
Not Lost
between
in
those?
Translation?
Actually, for resurgence and everything,
That gave him legitimacy, I feel.
yes, it did.
To the critics of the world.
I mean, it's a good film, and he does great
Say
in
that
it.
like one's not sitting right next
I
to
know,
you.
right? It's very good.
Whenever I talk about Kent, I speak this way.
Royal Tenenbaum? I mean, no, I guess he had... we going to throw out any Wes Anderson?
I love Rushmore,
No,
and
I
he's very
think
prominent in Rushmore.
I think absolutely you need to include the Royal Tenenbaums and especially Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou when it's pretty much
Yeah,
his-
I'd
Yeah.
say that's his movie, right? Tenenbaums is more Gene Hackman.
yeah. Peak Gene Hackman. Save for another show.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I'm going to just put my vote out there because Ghostbusters, he's a great character and he's so smarmy and you love him. But Groundhog Day is his movie.
Yeah. I can get behind Groundhog Day.
Peak Bill Murray is Groundhog
Peak Bill Murray. It's nonstop.
It is Bill Murray.
It runs on his fuel.
It's the whole movie is Bill Murray being Bill Murray.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with you. Joel.
Okay, clean sweep.
Yeah.
Clean sweep for Groundhog
That
Day.
was mean, Joel.
What? How does that
It
mean?
felt mean because I feel like I'm killing darlings.
We're not getting rid of
I feel like it's
anything.
Cable IMAX I race right
It's
now.
not at all. Ghostbusters still exists, and it was like a very near mountain range.
Yeah.
So okay, there's my last one. Bill Murray. Peak being Groundhog Day.
Peak Val Kilmer.
Batman.
Top Secret, Real Genius, Top Gun, Willow, The Doors, Tombstone, Batman Forever, The Island of Dr. Moreau, The Ghost, The Ghost in the Darkness, The Prince of Egypt, The Saint, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Top Gun Maverick, and Heat. Guys, there are 7 iconic roles that you could choose of Val Kilmer. And I'm going to stop you if you just discount some of them.
I'm discounting
I think,
some of them.
I don't know about discounting, but I think I can narrow it down just without
please
thinking
do.
about it too
Sure.
much. To me, it's Heat or The Saint.
Oh, okay. You just eliminated. Joel, if you want to add any more to that.
Well, I mean, Tombstone or this or Heat.
Tombstone.
Or Matt
Dang it.
Mardigan.
No, that one's
Top Gun?
fun.
Iceman?
Iceman's in there for a hot second, but it's not his movie.
It's not
Sure.
his movie. I'm
Peak abs? Sure.
Tombstone to me would be that would round out my 3: The Saint, Tombstone, and I can't even name the third one, so it must not be
Heat.
that one. Heat.
Kiss, kiss.
Which that's not necessary.
Does he not steal that entire movie, though?
Yeah.
From Robert De Niro and Al Pacino?
Yeah, that's a pretty good trick.
Have you ever seen that clip where he sees Ashley Judd basically saying, "Don't come, the cops are here, they're watching," and the disappointment in his eyes, the acting he shows.
4 words.
Go on.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
You quote that movie all the time.
Because Tombstone, that's the thing is like he became this iconic character in kind of a weird, like a fun, but I don't know. My wife loves that movie too. Mm-hmm. But I just think about him as Doc Holliday, and I'm like, to me, that's him trying something different and having the swagger he didn't have before. Mm-hmm. It's very different from a lot of his other roles. Ken, I know you would love Top Secret. It's one of your favorite movies
Top
ever.
Secret, yes.
Quotes it all the time.
I actually do. He does. Oh, chocolate.
And the other weird thing is, you guys are going to mock me a little bit, but I feel like Batman Forever is kind of a peak because it was kind of like, oh, he got the Batman role.
Yeah.
He's the top guy now.
He's a little too like effervescent. He's just too cool for it, though, in the movie.
He's got a great jawline, though.
Yeah, he does.
That Batman mask.
It's good in the doors.
He's great in the doors.
But I think I'm going to vote for Tombstone.
No,
I will say
Here's the
definitely
thing.
not the Island of Dr.
The
Moreau.
Saint is cool because he plays so many roles.
like this?
But it is like goofy roles, right?
Yeah, he does a
think
lot in that movie.
It's the potential for greatness.
Did we throw out Prince of Egypt?
No,
though?
I named it. He's great in Prince of Egypt.
Yeah, I'm still going with Tombstone, though.
I think it's between Heat and Tombstone.
You got to pick one.
Both fantastic casts. Both cool movies. Both dad movies.
Mm-hmm. I guess think about the era that both came in. What years? Were those pretty close together? I think Heat came out after, obviously.
Yeah, Heat was 90.
He's 95.
95.
I can't believe how many movies he's been in. I'm just going through his list now.
Yeah, he's like kind of a big deal, Joel.
Well, no, I mean, it's like I know that the tent poles here,
Yeah, the Heat-
but like there's a whole run of movies and like
Heat
the
was
later.
95. The Saint was 97. Island of Dr. Moreau was 96.
Bleh.
So Tombstone has a 7.8 on IMDb and Heat has an 8.3. Not that that really matters. Heat is definitely like the critical
It
darling.
matters to me and Faith Hill.
I'm going to say Heat just to mix it up.
Okay, you go ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm. In Heat, he looks like a regular guy.
Right.
But he's so dangerous. His character is a side character. I guess kind of the same as Doc Holliday in Tombstone.
Yeah, like
But
he's a side
both
character
so
who
pivotal.
steals the show.
Yeah, it's crazy. He does that so
their
well.
movie. Like you don't really think about Kurt Russell in Tombstone as much. You think about Val Kilmer looking like he's going to die at any minute.
As much as he might steal the movie in Heat, I think he kind of becomes the movie in Tombstone.
Ooh.
You know, like
All right.
It ultimately. So I like both these movies. They both passed the Zack test.
Yeah.
But I think for this one, because of the iconography of it, he absolutely steals the show. Tombstone.
Okay.
All right.
I'm happy about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, for my man Mike, my barber.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
He loves Tombstone.
Zach, last actor, please.
Oh,
last
man.
actor-
That's
last-
pressure.
The last peak for sneak peeks.
There's so many ways I could go with this. I want my goofy picks too.
Yeah.
I want to end the show talking about Nick Cage, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Should I?
Yes.
Do it.
Nick Cage.
Oh man.
Yes.
Oh man.
We have Keanu Reeves and Nicolas Cage on the same show.
Yeah.
Finally.
All right, tell us about some of his movies.
Okay, you would know Nicolas Cage from, of course, Con Air, Gone in 60 Seconds. What's the one with Family Man?
Yep.
Everyone loves that one, right?
Raising Arizona, one of my favorites.
Raising Arizona, Leaving Las Vegas,
The Rock, Face Off.
Rock, National Treasure, Book of Secrets, which is, I believe, his highest
Matchstick
grossing
Men,
movie.
underrated.
City of Angels.
Kick-Arse.
This is good.
But here's the thing, and this is why I debated picking Nick Cage, is because I believe his peak is yet to come. He's about to play John Madden in a movie.
Oh, wow.
But guys, he's been in some really iconic kind of bad, awesome action movies.
He doesn't have an H in his name.
He's done a bunch of kind of, I don't know, random movies that Kent would probably like in the last, I'd say 5 years, maybe 10 years.
Right. Mandy, for example.
Mandy, Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah.
Renfield. I didn't never see
I didn't
that
like
one.
that one. Yeah.
Of course, he had his run kind of mid to late 90s, which you've been talking about maybe a little bit too much on this show. It's not Ghost Rider.
Oh, just like that, you're going to throw it out?
Or it's also not the bees. Wicker Man.
I did just look it up, and his highest grossing movie is The Croods, 2013, and his highest grossing movie, his highest rated movie is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I'm going to make a case right now, and I need you guys to hear me out. I know you're not going to vote for this because there's a Zack test movie, but Face Off is Nicolas Cage's peak.
Kent, I was going to put out Face Off.
Because
we hadn't mentioned it yet.
I could say The Rock, which is the Zack test movie of Nicolas Cage movies, right? It's so cool. But Face Off is, hold on, Joel, hear me out. It's his action side, and he's so zany in
out
this
there
movie.
from an acting perspective
And
in a way that's so Nick.
Where like just before that, he did Con Air, and he's trying to play like good cop. He's so weird in that movie.
Yeah,
But
I'm not a Con Air
Look
fan.
at that run, though, of
I know.
Leaving Las Vegas, The Rock, Con Air, Face Off.
Because Leaving Las
City
Vegas,
of
he got his
Angels.
Oscar. But Face Off is where you're like, what's going on upstairs? And it set the precedent for the next 2 decades. And it's total weird 90s John Woo action. It's like the perfect recipe for a bad movie.
Look, Kent, no one in this room is a bigger fan of Gone in 60 Seconds than I am.
It's the end of the show. I'm a little tired. I'm a little wired.
What's that from?
I think I deserve a little appreciation.
Oh, wow.
But I look at this and I'm like, I don't know.
What about
You make a good point.
National Treasure?
National Treasure
Oh, wow.
is great. Probably one of his better movies.
Yeah.
But it feels like he's almost like, I don't know, subdued.
It's not a very Nick Cage performance. It's an extremely watchable movie.
But that's the whole point. What is a Nick Cage performance? Is it?
He steals the Declaration of Independence. What's more Nicolas Cage than that?
Is it? But
I don't know. Him becoming a flaming, whatever he is, motorcycle rider. I don't know what that movie's about. I'm so confused.
Raising Arizona is one of those. That maybe one of my favorite roles of his. But that was kind of what made him. Oh, okay. He's got some talent.
What about The Sorcerer's Apprentice?
God, that's terrible. You guys ever watch Trapped in Paradise?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a bad one. It Could Happen to You. I love that one
It's
too.
so good. Adaptation is probably his best acting work
Yeah.
because he plays 2 Nicolas Cages.
Oft forgotten,
Yeah.
I would say. Very good
And
movie.
it's Spike Jonze movie, so it's that weird.
Are we just discounting G-Force?
Yeah.
Remember the movie about the
Strange.
guinea pigs?
Yep.
Yeah.
What about the meta of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent?
Oh, that was a good one.
You don't get that without him having a peak.
No.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Referential.
Okay.
And even Noir Spider-Man in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Same thing.
It's not his movie, but so good.
So Joel, are you saying Gone in 60 Seconds?
I kind of have to.
You don't have to.
I want to say National Treasure as well, but yeah, that's just because I really like that movie. The Weatherman, not that. Gone in 60 Seconds, maybe the same thing. You don't necessarily get that without what came before it. I'm trying to avoid the mid to late 90s.
I know, but we can't. So The Rock is good because you have his characters like from It Could Happen to You, which are just like honestly kind of Dudley Do-Rights. And that's The Rock is that
I quote
character.
that movie all the time.
Not as often as you quote Guarding Tess, though.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
It's that character in an action movie, essentially.
I forgot about that movie.
But I do think Face Off is where we see the transition of action star. He's a villain in this one, and he is Nicolas Cage to a T.
But John Travolta is playing him most of the time.
Isn't that so magical?
So is that a John Travolta peak?
It's a 4.
Save that for our next episode.
40 chess.
I actually was almost there.
I'm debating. Yeah, it's The Rock, Rock Face Off, or Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay.
I'm dancing around there too.
Zach, what about you?
I love it. And maybe I'm just trying to fight my bias, but I think I have to put Gone in 60 Seconds
Fair.
aside.
That's fair. Oh, aside.
Aside.
Oh, I thought you were just voting for.
No.
Okay.
It's down to Face Off or The Rock, and I think you
Or
get
Captain Killer Corelli's mandolin.
and I think you get more of the Nick Cage experience in Face Off.
But
I'd like to take his face.
because when he's the bad guy, When he's the bad guy.
Castor Troy.
Oh, Castor Troy.
Then when he's the good guy, he's kind of just whatever. You know what I mean? When he's Sean Archer.
What's the character's name in The Rock?
It's Stanley Goodspeed.
Oh, it actually is. You're right.
I quote that all the time. Any more of this, and I'll be Stanley Badspeed.
Oh, no.
Is that what it was? Is that the quote?
Stop
Zach?
that.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to give it to Face Off.
Okay, clean sweep?
It's close.
Joel, you're so disappointed right now.
I don't like Face Off that much.
It's so cool.
But it feels like, yeah, you think of Nicolas Cage. That's peak Nicolas Cage.
Okay,
Yeah.
I changed my vote to Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay, you can.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, that's a good way to end it right
So
there.
there you go. There are our choices for the peaks of a variety of actors. Now, if you agree with us, let us know. If you don't agree with us, also let us know. Because we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we're on X. We are there putting our episodes out for you to comment on. We want to hear from you. And let us know what other actors, if you like this format, if you'd like to see us do it again, and if so, which actors would you
Yeah, we'll
want to
take
see?
recommendations for next time.
Absolutely we will. So let us know, because we want to hear from you.
All right, before we go, we want to thank some patrons in some very special categories. So we have Scott Sprague, Lady Terry A. Finley, Ryan and Marley, Adam and Rachel Crump, Rocky and Steph, Saint Shannon and Sir James West, Taylor Sanderson, Jennifer Kilkowski, Cream Puff, Casper Milktoast, Juice the Cooler King Swallow, Casey Cummings, Mrs. Robinson, and Megan McFarland. And from the Bacon Council, we have Nicole D. Kale, the one, the only Chris Anderson, Stephen, everyone's favorite Ross, Her Royal Highness Jessica Terry, Star Wars expert Kyler, the other Brit Johnny English, our spooky couple the Madsons, Glow Clendaniel, Debbie Foster, and Beaker.
Thank you, patrons. You are the Roman J. Israel to our Esquire.
Everyone's like, what movie? What?
But if you want to find me, you can find me at 76Joel on X, or you can find me performing with Quick Wits. For more details, go to qwcomedy.com or go to the Quick Wits Facebook page.
You can find me at X at Kenny3DD. You can find me on Instagram at KenCDunn. You can read my movie reviews at ShowtimeShowdown.com.
If you'd like to connect with me, you can do so on X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram at Zachary Western. But more importantly, make sure you're following Baconsale. Please like that Facebook page and then go to at Baconsale on X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram. After you've done that, go to tpublic.com/Baconsale and get yourself some merch. And then if you like what's going on here and you want to support us further, visit patreon.com/Baconsale. Support starts at just $3 a month and you can get access to all sorts of behind the scenes fun, including Joel's travel logs and
I went on vacation.
us just kind of complaining about the youth.
I got
as
my
we
kicks
do.
on Route 66.
Patreon.com/Baconsale.
So until next time, thanks for listening to Bacon Cell. We hope that you quote us all the time.
Some positive proof that I'm not just a goof. What'd I do?
I'm feeling chopped right now. No
stop.
cap.
Okay.
This
Let's
show's going to be peak.
I still reference it all the time. That would make me doubly do wrong. I honestly quote all the time. Looks like I have all the horses.
Guys, talk about Brad Pitt.
Happily. I quote it.
Yeah.
I quote it all the time.
So
Yep.
I'm always quoting Dazed and Confused. I'm, by the way, never quoting Wolf of Wall Street.
He quotes it all the time. Did you say I quotes it all the time?
I quotes it all the time.
Pop quiz, hot shot. I quote Speed all the time.
I think he won the Canadian Thanks for Trying award.
Can you quote a single line from Wild Wild West?
Woo!
No, that doesn't count.
Absolute liability at corner. Get out. She won for her hot dog fingers.
Audrey Hepburn is every college girl's Tyler Durden. You are not your khakis. Aquafina, though, really good.
I believe she's a timeless elf. Whenever I talk about Kit, I speak this way. I'll be your Huckleberry.
You quote that movie all the time. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to restate that.
No one in this room is a bigger fan of Gone in 60 Seconds than I am. Any more of this, and I'll be Stanley Badspeed.
Oh, no.
Is that what it was? Is that the quote?
Stop
Zach?
that.
Yeah.
So-
I want you to punch me in the face as hard as you can.